Alright, Ron, tell them what happened.
We just got kicked out because it's private property. We're over here in West Palm Beach. For a parking spot. You know there's going to be a bar there or not?
Anyway,
we just got kicked out of here. And I asked the parking attendant if I paid for my parking spot, if I could play right there in my parking spot.
you can't play right there, but you can play right here, right on the street. Hell yeah. Up our rhythm, but she's on the phone right now, I think. She's probably complaining. Oh, she's walking away now. She saw me filming her.
I think the cops are getting called on.
Hey.
How you doing? What's that?
Well, what happened was we went on the sidewalk to...
Yeah, we were on the sidewalk earlier.
Well, so like we didn't know this was private property, so we went on the sidewalk and the city place guys came and told us we couldn't play on the private. So then I said, well...
You can't play in the parking. Without a permit, you're not going to be able to play it.
Okay, well we asked permission of the parking guy and he said it was fine, so that's why we did it. Yeah, because it's like...
I'll find out because we're getting complaints from the neighborhood. In order to play live music in the city of West Palm Beach, you have to have a permit. So just because you pay for the parking meter doesn't mean that you're able to play.
Can I? Well, no. Let me ask. No. Do you guys like just for our own future knowledge for like?
You can go right down to City Hall and get your permits.
Well, like for busking, do you have to have a permit? Because busking, that's like.
That's what this is.
So like.
It's like
in the U.S., the free speech is extended to busking. So like some places you do have to have a permit. Like Memphis, you have to get a permit. Key West, you have to get a permit. But every city is different. So like that's why I'm asking because
Not really sure.
Not sure. Okay, busking, like a permit for busking because busking is playing music on public property, and in the U.S. the First Amendment extends to busking, so it's like a form of free speech. But
as long as you're not violating the city ordinance.
Right. So that's what I'm asking. Like, is there an ordinance in West Palm?
There is an ordinance, but after 11 p.m.
Okay. So before 11, you don't need a permit, is what you're saying, on public property.
But technically, right now, you're paying for the meter, and you're in this park.
That's what the meter guy said. That's why we did it, because we went on the sidewalk and they told us like
the sidewalk technically
is their private property.
Actually, only to where the overhang is.
Okay, so even right
city
there.
place.
So if we have the volume lower, is that okay? Because I know they're complaining and I understand like they can hear it and
I don't have a problem. I think it's fine.
If we just turn the volume down.
Trucks and stuff, they drown us out. They're louder than
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
We can make them happy though. Like we don't want people to be upset with us. We're just trying to like, people walking by like it, and we like doing it. It's for fun. But if we turn it down, can we stay? And I mean like.
Yeah, I mean I know there's something like it can't be an amplified music any louder than 25 feet away.
Yeah, and I think there's a certain decibel cutoff too.
I didn't see that. I just read the ordinance.
Well, we should find out.
Just read the ordinance. Something about that. Between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m.
That's when you can't do it.
Source.
So, do you want us to play till you can hear how loud it is, and you can tell us if it's okay? I mean, what do you guys want us to do? Because we want to make everyone happy, but...
I don't care what you do. I just stopped by you that was driving.
Have any security guards anything to you?
Yeah, so we started on the sidewalk, and they said that this is private property, so you can't...
There's like a line where it is and it isn't, but...
Well, then he said
the sidewalk is.
Yeah, so he said, like, you know, well, technically this is public, and so
You're paying for the meter.
Right, that's what the meter guy said. He was like, you're fine as long as you're paying for the meter, and this is our van, so like we're in our own spot too, you know. So.
In there, that's where we sleep. You know, we do this for kind of like a living.
But like I said, we'll turn it down, like, to make, you know, people happy. He won't, you know, hit the drums as loud, but you know, we just.
I think who's calling us was just residents too.
There's apartments.
Yeah, maybe we can like get a different spot, because I know that's like Macy's down there, so then we won't even be around people who are in their apartment.
Well, there's apartments down there too.
Oh, there are.
Like to be where there's foot traffic, you know? Right.
Yeah, because that's people who listen, so.
It's just,
Yeah, there's apartments down there too. So pretty much anywhere you're at, there's apartments.
All right, well,
There's
maybe.
a couple spots here and there where there's not. Like up here's all businesses.
Right,
There's all
right.
apartments.
And we have it facing that way to try to. So I don't know.
So you're fine.
All right.
Well, they were complaining this morning because there was a semi that was too loud for them that was unloading stuff down here. I'm serious.
Wow.
Like 5:30 this morning they called because there was a semi that had pulled into one of the businesses and was unloading stuff.
Yeah, we played at a bar one time, and the people above the bar told the bar that, hey, you know, the music's too loud, and they're like, we're at a bar, like,
we're at a bar.
you live in downtown, you know.
That's how it
like,
is.
what do you expect?
People
So
don't get it.
yeah, it's kind of crazy. So
They're like, I don't know, they live upstairs in a bar. They're mad that it's too loud.
yeah, it wasn't like. All right. So all right, thank you so much.
I don't need a permit for the First Amendment. I don't need a permit for the First Amendment. It's the First Amendment right, y'all. It's my experiment, though.
So we'll try to keep it down. Okay. Yeah.
There's a guy that lives in down by Bradley's, which has been here for years, that calls every night, every weekend. He lives up on like the 7th or 8th floor, this giant condo.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times the size of my house.
Crazy.
And he calls all the time because he's so high up. By the time it's traveled up, there's nothing for it to bounce off of and you can hear it. When he's got hurricane windows and doors when he wants to open them because he's so high up, like I stop the water. Then he doesn't hear music. Like then you gotta make up your mind what you want, you know?
Yeah. That's funny.
No. One person called non, someone else called. They wanted me to call and tell me what I was going to do about it, which is essentially nothing because you're not violating anything.
Yay. That's why I asked, because, like I said, we went to Memphis and they came up to us and they said, well, you have to get a permit. It's free, but you just have to get one because there's a lot of buskers there. And then we went to Key West, and there, because it's so small and there's so many buskers, same thing. You know, so like some places you do have
As long as
to.
you're not technically conducting business.
Right. No, we're not. We're just playing.
Yeah,
We like
there's some
people.
money at me for a tip, that's cool, as long as you're not trying to like sell a CD or something.
No.
That's another, technically, just because you've got a license, but you're not conducting business, you're not saying you have to pay for something that I'm giving you.
Right. Yeah, we do it more for fun, because like people will be like, you guys keep doing this is so cool, like, because you don't see it much here. Like you see it in Europe, they busk a lot, and in some places like Memphis, that was cool. Like there's a lot of people who do it, and it's fun. But
We got kicked out of the art festival not too long ago.
well, it was kind of the same thing. It was like private. It was in Delray, that downtown Delray.
Yeah. Their ordinances are weird. Their bars close at like midnight. It's like,
Yeah.
it's strict down there.
We kind of had a feeling it would happen, but we had driven there, and we were like, all right, we'll just try it. And the people, it was like the same thing. The people walking by liked it, but it was like the guy who was running it, because the vendors had to pay $300 for each spot. So they were like, you didn't pay us $300. We were like, well, we're not selling anything. Like, you know, and people at the art fest were like, this is what this needed, some music.
That's the whole point of stuff like that.
Yeah, like-
Try Lake Worth next time.
Like downtown Lake Worth.
Yeah, they're actually really they're real kind of like hippie, cool. Yeah, there's a lot of
Nice.
places down there on Lake
That's
Avenue.
good to know, because we're
Like if
actually.
you go Lake Worth Road east past like US 1 towards into Lake Avenue, and there's all kinds of bars. There's a lot of like
Cool.
funky, cool. There's a place called the Cottage, has like outdoor like fire pits and tables.
Nice.
Just south of here?
Yeah, that's where Ben's playing tonight. This guy Ben Prestige is playing there.
Yeah,
He's really good.
Yeah, it's a cool place that like they're
We've been to that bamboo room.
They're a lot more kind of like hippie-ish. And,
Nice.
You know,
Well, that's good to know because like we don't really know this area well.
Yeah, Lake Worth has a lot of cool places if you go like downtown
Cool.
Lake Worth.
Nice. Well, thank you.
No
Yeah.
problem. No, I mean you're not doing anything. You're not violating any ordinances or statutes. Or
Yeah,
you're
we-
paying for the meters.
Yeah, we try to be really nice to everyone too. You know, like I said, we want to make everyone happy and like still be able to like do our music.
No, you're fine.
I mean, if the bars would hire us, we'd be in there, you know. But we haven't really pursued the gigs. We like doing it in the street. The
Well, a lot
realness of it is just
like
just-
connect with people and sometimes
It's
people
so
will
much
play with us
different.
too on the street and that's
That's
fun.
cool.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know. I've been.
So
in
what
the
was your
bars.
name, just in case?
Only one downtown.
All right, cool.
Like until 6:30 in the morning. So.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
I mean, there's a couple people working the thing at the waterfront, but they'll be tied up on that most of the night.
All right, cool. Well,
So-
thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Have a good night.